You know what I realized?
You're live.
I'm live.
Don't say anything you don't want
That's what I
anybody else to
realized.
hear.
No, we have no secrets here. I realized I don't have coffee in here.
You didn't bring it at all?
I got a million. Oh, there's something over there. Cool. Hey, good morning. Sunday. Happy Sunday. Where we spend our Sundays
Morning,
being
folks.
foolish
Who's
with you
excited
humans.
to be able to have an extra hour. Or wait, did we lose an hour?
I think we lose an hour.
Oh, well,
But,
we
you
need
know,
to start later.
we don't really sleep, so it doesn't matter. Sundays are like such a...
Chad, I haven't seen you in a long time. Chad DeRogers.
Oh, yeah. What's going on there?
Live with water.
Live with water. No, we took a couple weeks off from the gym just to see if we even still liked it. And we were sick. So CW told me I took too much time off. Get my ass back to work.
$5 Frankie DC for Panther food.
Pantera.
Woo.
He was scratching at the back door this morning, man. He thinks he's dying out there.
Well, he's addicted to Fancy Feast. I tried to give him something else, and he was like, no.
You know what I think? I think he's addicted to us. He likes us people. He's addicted to Frank food. Frank buys his Fancy Feast. It's the least we can do to provide it for him. You know? He's a fancy cat. Actually, he's not. Kind of a little bastard.
Can my son get a hello? His name is Trey.
Hello, Trey.
Hey, Trey, how you doing?
Trey,
Good morning, Trey.
So exciting that I threw water everywhere. Oh, goodness gracious. Trey threw me off my game. How is Trey today? We're only here for Trey. Okay, yeah.
So who got knives on the latest drop? It's an 04 zombies and deadbolts.
What is wrong with that cat?
We got the zombies ready. They're shipping already, probably Monday.
It's just fun.
Matt McCann, can't believe it's November already. Yeah, and the Christmas decorations are already out.
Yeah, like we went to
click the camera button to turn it back on. Which one's that other camera? It doesn't see it, does it?
That's it. Grab that. Right?
It's like not seeing it.
Oh. So it's seeing the audio.
We probably need to put the audio on, but not the video.
Yeah.
Let me just go out of here and see what happens.
It's never not done that. You know what I mean?
I'll have to exit out completely. Start, y'all. We might just go start a new stream and see if we can get it to fix itself. I'm gonna end this. Should I end the stream?
Okay, I got it back. Try that now. Stay around for all this.
Yeah, people are still here. It's the dumb cat. He literally jumped on these cords, and I don't know what he unplugged.
Everything.
Just muffled.
Oh, cool. Do that. Ooh. Oh, that's why the sound.
I know. Barbarian Brawny. I'm so impressed. No cuss word, just reach out section. Haha. Muffled. Muffled for everybody. Fancy things. Trigger word. Yeah. He looks something like
Oh, what's the devil, man? See the name of this one? I'm gonna make coffee and pretend like I'm here by myself. I don't know what to do. I'm making something on my side.
that.
I'll turn it off.
Y'all hear me normally?
Turn it off.
The only audio is a microphone. Okay, let me see if
Yeah, check the audio.
y'all. I'm so sorry. We're like this right here.
Oh yeah, you need the phone.
What do I need first?
None of those. Yeah, the USB. That should have it.
Okay. How do we sound now?
Should be on there. Do we sound like we're ready to strangle
How does it sound now?
cats?
Oh my gosh. 11 minutes later. Hey, it just adds to the charm that we don't know what we're doing, right?
We're not AI. I can guarantee you that.
Okay. I was trying to do a giveaway to give y'all something to do while we were figuring out stuff.
In the meantime,
So if you didn't enter hashtag hood for a sweatshirt for a hoodie.
hashtag hood because we ghetto. We ain't got our
we
shit
don't know
out.
what we're doing at
I ain't
all.
set up right. Yeah, Mike, Ronnie,
I'm gonna
Ron.
kill that cat.
Well,
I saw him jump and I was like, if he jumps on those cords,
I
he's
love
gonna mess stuff
the
up.
black cat. I like, right? This weird. This cat is demented, deranged, something seriously off with this Brian. I've never known what's wrong with it. We went to Vegas for a show and came back, and we left. It was huge, like 88 pounds, 88 and a half ish, give or take a quarter. And we came back and it was skinny. And one of our employees came over every single day, fed it, petted it, and it was like, "Bah!" And now it just rips camera cords out, apparently, because that's the cool thing to do. All right. So anyway.
Thank you, Cody. That's why I love these streams. They're always mishaps and mistakes make it charming.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because when we deal with other like influencer YouTube people at like Blade Show and stuff, they have a fit when it's not perfect. I'm like, dude, go with it. Just quit being a girl and just go with it. But they didn't.
Evil cat and evil.
That cat's weird too, man. Let's have some coffee together. What are you guys drinking today? Nothing, probably.
Lakeside, you need a French press, bro.
I have French presses. We got all kind of different. Every time somebody sends something new in, some different type of pressing, boiling, squishing, brewing, spewing.
Micah, thank you for the $1.99. It's showing the floor. Yep, it was. Just going back to make sure I didn't miss it.
Yeah, typically the coffee building cart is under that camera number 2. Hopefully it's not showing that anymore.
It's not.
But they're just hearing me. Actually, I don't know if you really do want to hear me. I even, through all the mayhem, I'm just calmly over here digging out my lighter because the igniter on my...
Yeah, you wouldn't have heard any cussing. Usually what we do is fight with each other when things go wrong.
Yeah, typically it's like, we know it's some other outside force's fault, and we're like, I fucking know.
Yeah.
And then I'll punch her in the head. Like, you stupid woman, know your role. You don't talk to men.
No, that's not true.
Stuff like that, you know, or shoot her with stuff.
That is not true, but we do argue whenever something goes wrong.
Yeah, typically we bicker, and then we make up. So a lot of times I'll just pick fights just so we can make up. You know what I mean? Oh, goodness gracious. So it's still Sunday. Good Lord.
All right, let's give away a hoodie. Hey, show them my pink hoodie.
Yeah, so I made this for her, and when I made it, she said, I hate this on the screen, and then she got it, and she's like, I love this. So
you can pick colors on our website.
Yeah, you can build whatever color hoodie, and I built this for her, and now it's seasonable. seasonable, whatever. Morons say words like seasonable, and I'm one of those. So yeah, you can build this out on the website, all by your little self. Pick the colors, drop downs.
So whoever wins, we'll let you get one that you like.
Right.
Go look at them, and then we'll put an order.
You don't have to rock the.
It would be Raymond Johnson.
Raymond, pink for you. That's it. Yeah, you don't have a choice. You have to use it.
Raymond is like, he owns the most blades of everybody. He beats everybody on the whatnots. He's a star TKellian.
Yeah, I mean, he gets at least one gold star. We're gonna start doing gold stars. It's not all about that. We don't. I
believe that's Raymond Johnson, R.G. Johnson III.
He got 86 different screen names, so you never know. He's actually a ninja in real life. You just don't know. That's why he got all that money to be spent on them blade, man. He's all over the world. Like, he's probably the dude that robbed the Louvre. That's how he gets his money. Jewelry thief. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah. We were going to talk about some stuff, but now we're not, just because we don't want to. We're going to make coffee and stand here and look like mildly overweight.
Surround your cords with knives, cat deterrent. Yes.
That cat's retarded, man. I don't even think he'd care. He'd cut his lips off and then scream and still rip the cords out.
So I was asking people if anybody bought stuff on this drop.
Yeah, that's what happened. And the cat didn't like it. Where did it go? Is it even in this room anymore?
So we just dropped the zombie and the deadbolt. Zombie sold out really fast.
Which was crazy.
01 and 04 are still for sale.
Yeah. So the 01, obviously, I don't know, because it looks cool to people. It's like outpacing the 4, I don't know, 20-1 or something like that. A lot. I love the 4, like a lot. It's small, it's compact, it's very handy. It's single edge, so for those times you don't need 2 edges, it's really good utility and pokey blade. I think once they get out there, then they're going to get real popular. Yeah,
a lot of people saying they got 1s, 4s.
Yeah, I was surprised. So the buy now, ship now zombies, we did 50. I was going to do 25 just because I was like, there's no way 50 will sell super fast. Them things were like minutes. We couldn't even keep up with it. And I think they actually sold out before we realized it. I was like 20-something minutes. And what happens is, if it's an international order, our processor, our back-end credit card processor, holds a knife in stock. So I think we had 3 or 4 international orders being held for like 10 minutes until it could verify all the stuff it's supposed to, and then they went through. And I'm like, oh, sold out. So I think it was actually probably about 10, 15 minutes, which, thank you guys. That's incredible. If you saw the pictures, we actually were building those as we did the drop. I sharpened 50% of them that morning. And then business.
We still have zombies, Travis. That was the first drop. We dropped some more. We still have some.
Zombies?
Oh.
Zombie.
No more zombies. No more zombies. I thought he was talking about the deadbolt. I'm so sorry.
We have deadbolts.
Yeah.
Lots. Because what we did with those is the guys at Firebird Bronze, they're making them as they're ordered. So that's still a long process. If you guys haven't seen the videos on that, it's really cool. It's art. They make statues. So they're pouring and then finishing. So each one ends up being completely different, which is really cool.
What's coming for November? I'm trying to give you guys more money.
Okay. So November the 21st will be the 3rd drop of the 007 7 times 3 or 3 times 7, 21. That's how you're going to remember. There are 100 S35V. They're done. There are also 200 Nitro V and 200 AEBL. We did not AEBL, excuse me, Nitro V and ADCRV2.
Sean, send us an email. We've been shipping V3s.
This will be the last time that we run ADCRV2 in probably anything, but for sure the 007. I'm not ordering ADCRV2 anymore. I'm so tired of hearing people cry. The plan is to move to a CPM steel for all of our carbon stuff, like 3V. That's the plan.
I haven't coughed for a week, and now I'm starting to have a cough.
You want one of these licorice? I know you love them.
I need to tell her to bring me some cough drops.
Ew, coughing drops. I don't see why people eat cough drops, because why do you want to cough?
And the person that was asking about the CQC, those are also shipping.
Yeah. So the Night Stalker and the Night Stalker CQC, if you guys don't know, are the same exact knife. We just sharpened the back edge. I'll not show you right now because I don't have one right here. Yeah, I do. I'll wait. Oh, holy curse word. All right, so I'll show in a second. But I'm making coffee right now because that's important. You guys will click away if I am not highly caffeinated. So it's dead. Man, what were we doing yesterday? We went somewhere and I'm like, I'm going home. I couldn't deal with it. I felt like instead of selling zombies, we were shopping with them. Insane. Like, everybody looked like a zombie. And it was not like people still wearing their Halloween costumes. I just,
I'm sorry, y'all.
Something's going on. People, oh, holy beep.
Umberto made it to the live after ages. Welcome.
Yeah, unacceptable. That's why we didn't show Dante's video, because you quit showing it for the lives. No, just kidding. We didn't have a lot of the adversaries in stock, so we were holding the video.
Sean, send us an email. We might have a CG that we can sell. And John Finkfire, CW, thank you for all the help you've given me. Emails, text, all my order help. You're very welcome.
Absolutely, John. People don't realize that we work all the time, including weekends, nights. It's a new world, right? Where people will text you
FLN
at midnight.
2.0 shipping.
We're building out the Night Stalkers because they're later. The last of the 01s, I think we got those gone. I think it's a Night Stalkers that the last thing that we're shipping before we start FLNs, because the Night Stalkers are like 10 months old. And then some people really have feelings about
How much moving to a CPM still will it affect pricing from?
Probably $20 a blade, somewhere in that range. They're just harder to deal with. The steel's much more expensive to buy. I'm trying to listen to what people want, and it's weird. Like, we have these people that'll come up to the booth and they'll go, "Where's your Magna Cut?" And I'm like, "We don't use Magna Cut." And I just turn around and walk away. And the difference between how Magna Cut performs versus, say, an AEBL is very minuscule. I mean, from a guy who's in manufacturing and has handmade thousands of knives and manufactured tens of thousands of knives, there's not a huge difference.
Why are we moving away from ADCRV?
Nobody buys
it. Well, we've lost so much to rust.
Yep. And then nobody buys it.
To corrosion.
Like, if I release 400 Nitro V and 400 AEBL blades, I will have 0 Nitro V left and 350 ADCRV2. It doesn't make sense for me to make 400 of them and 350 of them sit around for 8 months. It's weird.
We need to tell Jorgie the Outrider says 1.5 and 1.7 belt clips are out of stock and won't let you add them to the cart.
Everything. Well, the Outrider.
Yeah, but you know how if it shows out of stock, it won't let you add it to the cart.
Oh, okay. We
got to fix that. Thank you, Cool Guy Stuff.
Yeah, because that doesn't require that. He might be on here. We'll see. So if the Nitro V and all the stainlesses are selling literally 8 times more than the other stuff, it just, to me, makes sense. Unless I only make 50 and they're very limited. People just they're not buying it. That's why I moved away from 1095 to ADCRV, because there's such a non-appreciable difference. I'm not digging in my ass. My shirt came untucked back there. In case you're curious about my fanny. So nobody buys it. That's it. Not to beat a dead horse, but that's why nobody's buying ADCRV.
Lots of people are saying they love ADCRV.
Well, buy it. Buy it. So we don't get rid of it. Or we'll just start doing like micros of just that. Buy now, ship now, make 50 blades at a time. Because what I'm doing is I'm paying my machinist and I'm paying for steel when the other stuff sells out super fast, and I'm taking up all this time manufacturing stuff that doesn't sell. And that's not a good move as a company to have stuff that sits around forever.
Okay.
Wouldn't you guys rather have 3V? than 80 CRV2?
J Bell says, I was just wondering because I saw somebody had gotten theirs already, but they ordered in April and I ordered back in February. China said last week the ABL CQCs weren't ready.
Yeah.
We are shipping them though.
But we are now. We're building them out and shipping. I mean, they're all done now. So
I'm not sure exactly what happened on that, but we'll get it out.
yeah, for some reason, when it comes to, I don't understand what drives the machinist to make which blade first. No idea. And then heat treat. I don't know why they do in the order they do. Once we get to 100 blades, we stop. Well, we don't stop. We pull those off. Vibe, QC, heat treat. 100 Vibe, QC, heat treat. But while we're doing Vibe and QC on the first 100, the next 100 are continually doing. So it's a cycle. That way, we're not completely overwhelming heat treating. We're not completely overwhelming any one department. We can. This is the not overwhelm one department thing. That's like universal. If you guys don't know, that's sign language for not overwhelm one department. This is overwhelm. This is not overwhelm. You understand?
Mo Patty EDC. Yes, they are done in batches. And
yeah,
the shipment times just depends on where they are in production.
Yeah. So for instance, like somebody put a comment on video the other day, when are the 003s? When is this knife going to release again? And that's a short from like 8 months ago. Well, the 003s are done and in the shop, and they've been done. So on that drop, it said 3 to 6 months. Well, we're already completely finished with that knife because they've been out for order for more than 3 months. So some stuff is completely done, and we are trying to figure out when we're moving to Shopify. I need how many people on here?
300.
300 of you, please listen to me. On the 7th, I believe the 7th is the day. The website's going to be shut down for sales. We say for 12 hours, but we're going to start it at midnight and try to have it back up by noon the next day. Should be way faster than that, but we're switching back to Shopify, which means we can control our community. We're going to have a not Patreon because they hate us and we hate them. It's mutual. They fired us. So we're going to have a community over there, but it's so much easier. Checking out is easier. Tracking your orders is easier. You'll get shipping notification with tracking information automatically sent to you. You won't get this, your order is processing or your order is complete. And you're like, did you send me tracking? And it's like, anyway. So we're doing all of that. And with that, we're going to try to have it update production processes. So when the 3 to 6 months expires and maybe some are still in stock, it says shipping now. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
We're trying to do that because we want to be a real big boy company instead of just a big boy in front of the company, a big boy company. See what I'm saying?
Bound to wonder, I had to use my accomplice to bleed a hog the other day. It got the job done, but not the best blade for it. Could Tim design a proper pig sticker?
I think the striker would be great. The op striker. Look, and CW will vouch for this.
Tim he's processed a ton of hogs.
Yep, I used to raise them. Lots of pigs. I've raised a bunch of pigs. This will do it. Because you've got to get right in there and get to that heart, and it's deep. If it's a wild hog, they shouldn't be over 250 pounds. The only time you'd have trouble getting in is if you let your gilt or your boar get over 6 months, which you shouldn't do anyway if you're raising them, because then you're just pouring fat on them, and that's dumb. But if they're real wide, this won't get in there. But you can get to the heart with a op striker.
When he says pig sticker, it just means to kill them.
Yeah, a lot of people will bleed them out and stick them through the heart.
So could you use any of your big knives?
Well, the op striker is really narrow. So, and it's got that really heavy. Well, let's show it over here. I don't know what I'm doing. So it's narrow. It's got a narrow blade, so it can get in there and get between stuff it needs to get between stuff. And it's got this heavy swedge on the back, so it really pierces. Well, it's a strong blade. So you'll.
What if pig stickers code for something else?
Like, hey, I got. Look, we don't do that. Okay.
Blim Agent 01 or Nighthawk giveaway. Which one can I do, honey? We got Nighthawk sheaths.
That I don't think we do, unless I've got one over here in my drawer.
Mo Patty EDC, we may have combatants. If they're out of stock, just send us an email.
You want me to dig through here on camera or no?
What are you looking for?
A sheath?
For
a
night
hawk?
hawks? No, you don't have to do that.
No, I don't know. It'd take me hours. I got hundreds of sheets in there. But yeah, this would be a really good pig sticker because it's got a full length. It's a 6-inch blade. It should get in there. Also, consider if you're shooting wild boar, shoot them in the ear and then lay them facing down here or away and just cut them from ear to ear and they'll bleed out faster. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I
could do a Blim 01 then, right?
Yeah, for sure, because we're working through the 01s now and we got some Blims already. Actually, I think I saw a couple. I know there's some.
S35V would be my choice from Eichmann.
So I'm going to see how they go. There's 100 of those that we're doing on the 21st, along with 200 ADCRV, 200 Nitro V.
Hey, Captain Ricky.
Hello, Captain Ricardo.
They want, Kyle the Gremlin said, Battle Lock Grips update for Ott Striker. Ooh, that's probably going to be a while.
Yeah, it depends. So making the molds to make those grips, because I invented them, and then we have to get an American company to be as excited about it as me. The mold to make those is crazy expensive. So as we are profitable enough, I make a mold for the next one. The next ones in line are the EDC, which is Raider, Striker, Taylor's, 2.0, Guardian, yeah, all of those things, those knives with stuff on them and such, and a Warthog, and the Piranhas, because the Piranha grip has the Piranha, it has the FLN, it has Melissa's, the Warren EDC, and there's a couple more blades that I want to expand. I got a little miniature Tonto that I drew up that's really cool on that grip. So I'm expanding the Piranha lineup. So those will be next. And then after that, I was thinking Mercenary Ops. Can you imagine how, especially for a pig sticker, like the aforementioned pig sticker. But
hey, get him away from here.
Get out of here, you psychotic animal.
Cut off our stream again.
Hey, that's sharp. Did you know? it grabbed me, but it didn't cut me. So that's the Ops Striker. That blade
I might be able to give one of those away.
What, an Ops Striker?
Yeah, somebody asked to.
We have Ops Hawk sheaths. I think we're short on Ops Striker sheaths.
Okay.
But maybe our employees used to watch this movie. Wow. What do you think the caffeine content of this Wake the Hell Up coffee is?
Probably a lot.
Let me see. Yeah, look what it says right there.
Ultra caffeinated. You better be careful with that.
No way, man. I'm already pouring sweat. I'll tell you what, man. I'm injured myself. Oh, she killed me. She made me.
How is the Piranhas coming along, and when will you do a mercenary drop?
The Piranhas are done. Are we not shipping some of those? See this confused face?
You're talking about, they're probably talking about the Piranha 2.0.
They're done. The blades are done. We're working on grips and sheaths. Blades are done. And actually about 4 times as many blades than we sold are done. So they're rad. I think I have my personal, here's one. Here got one. And shit.
Just wrap it in tape. I'll take that Ops Striker.
You just stick it in a leather sheath. Here's the Piranha. I told Ricky when I was talking to him this week I was going to get him a set of these extended grips because they really do change the knife completely. So that's the Piranha 2.0. Neither of these are nickel boron. I just did the raw. No, this one is, excuse me. And that's in the Apocalyptic, and this is just a raw steel with some ferric chloride etch. But the grip on this little guy is way better than the old one used to be, and the edge is much thinner. So it's a lot more slicey-ishness and whatnot. So I talked with Nick, the guy that makes the extended grips and does some of our blade machining, and he had to go to the anodized place and get pretty rowdy with him, and he said he picked him up. So we'll see. That was this week.
When do you think we're going to have something in the new steel?
I put in the purchase order for the new steel this week.
Can we give away a piranha?
Yeah, I have my personal sheath, and we got a bunch of the blades. And it's all, well, I guess you could give away this one. How about that one? You want to give that one away?
Yeah, if we don't have sheath, we could put it in a badger claw or something.
Yeah, either that or I have a sheath, my personal sheath. But they do look awesome in not that drawer. Did you guys? I discovered this week that the Melissa Worn EDC sheath. Look at it. It's freaking great. And if you get a set of extended grips, and they're aluminum, so they really make this blade weighty.
Yeah, so if y'all didn't know, you can order the Worn EDC leather sheath for your piranha.
There's a couple people, not to mention names, Ricky, that have seen the sketch of a new knife that I did on this handle platform, but made it a little bit thicker for EDC and an all-new blade that I am super freaking jazzed about. And I never send people pictures of my drawings, and he caught me off guard, and he whispered sweet things to me, and I did it because I'm dumb. But
do you know when medium and large badger claws are going to be back in stock?
He's shipping those Monday.
Okay,
tomorrow.
Everybody's doing hashtag piranha, so that's the one I'm going to use.
Right on, baby.
Set it up.
Do it. But yeah, so he's made those for me. Mr. Badger or Mr. Claw. Mr. Claw made them. Maybe Mrs. Claw helped. I'm not 100% sure, but he did. He's shipping those. And a super, super secret old Christmas time knife that we're doing.
A Nuge posted it this morning. I just have to accept the collaboration. But
okay.
if y'all want a sneak peek, it's on, it'll be on Instagram.
Did he post a picture of the knife? Full on?
A reel.
Of him making it?
No, just him showing it. What?
I got excited. I wanted to show his process. You know, that's the fun stuff.
Oh, you wanted it to be him actually wrapping it?
Yeah, he's a rapper. Did you know that? Yeah, it's true. But yeah.
Micah, $4.99. Y'all hit that like button. Also, just ordered my hoodie, purple with hot pink lettering. Ooh, that one's gonna be pretty.
Yeah, they look rad.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Look good.
Does the builder show you what they look like on the website, or you just kind of have to use your imagination? Because when I build them out on the website that lets us do drop shipping on those, I can see what they look like, and that looks rad. We don't really advertise our merch as much as we probably should, because we advertise a lot of other stuff. But piranhas. Yeah, you're.
All right, what else did you say you needed to talk about today? You told me some stuff.
Mostly myself. That's really.
You had this morning.
Really what I want to do is talk about me. So November the 21st, we've got the 007 drops. Shortly thereafter, or maybe shortly before, I was texting with Bastion from Bastinelli. He has finished the 007 Ronins. So I don't know if we want to drop those on the same day as the 007 drop, because the 21st, the third drop of the 007, that will be that. It's standalone, own drop.
I really love the one that's got the red in it.
Maybe we should do the Ronin at the same time, the second edition of the Ronin. Also, this inbound, we got the special knife with Knives by Nudes that we're doing this year. That's going to be a Christmas edition. He's never done a red jute wrap. This is not it, but I'm weird, and I come up with.
Pull it up on Instagram, and you can put.
I have pictures of it.
Okay.
So I can do that too. So this will be. He's never done it. I'm weird. I asked him if he would try, and then it's a three-way collaboration between me, Badger Claw, and Knives by Nuge, or Tom Nugent. I don't know if he's related to Ted or not, but can you see it? Does it come through? Is it too crazy looking?
Very bright. You might be able to show it on this.
If it'll not be Stoops.
Oh, let me take it off of there.
I don't know why it like I have to cover the whole. There it is. You see it?
I love it. It's Christmassy.
So
what's the sheath going to look like?
It's a custom Badger Claw that he's never done. No rivets. Red stitching on a tan sheath. I'm excited about it. I don't know why I just did Neve's knives, but I did it. That happened. I channeled my Jared. My inner Jared came out. I need to lose some weight so I can look like Jared. That's what's got to happen. So we're doing that. I've also got another thing cooking in the back room. Back room? Yes. No. The background. Me and my
With
Jarvis.
a welt, question mark?
What? Yes. With a welt. It's rad. Rad. I'm very excited about it. Very. Redness. So and me and Mike Jarvis, we're doing another thing. It's going to be another thing on a thing, but it's going to be super wild and freaking awesome. I'm very excited about that too. So
that's a lot of details for them to figure out what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's a Sharpie thing, kind of metallic-y. It'll have a clicky, sheathy like object. It's got some sort of a handle, and it kind of looks like that.
It's going to be colorful. Let's just say
with
that.
stuff on it, and then it'll go in a thing, and then you'll cut stuff with it.
Seekins update.
Oh, so I was talking to Justin. They don't know. So inundate them with emails. No, actually don't. Because last time you guys did that, he was like, what are you doing? Like, sorry.
Folder update.
So we're making those. Vance decided to leave the country for some strange reason. Not sure. He likes other countries. He just was like, hey, I can't take all the pressure from Tim, so I'm leaving. No, he had a scheduled thing. So he's Oconus outside of the continental United States.
Can you give an update on the
as soon as he comes back
stuff?
He's going to make
like Guardian 2.0s.
I actually do have an update on the Guardian 2.0s to include. We lasered the logos in this week. Jacob is dumb and screwed this one up, so I took it. Can you?
What's wrong with it?
Look at it. You see it on the camera?
Oh, yeah, it's fuzzy.
He did it twice.
Double logoed.
He decided to shift it in the middle. I put it on the extended grip, and I sharpened this thing, and this one is in Nitro V, the 2.0. It's freaking wicked, which means these are now officially at nickel boron. I just pulled this one off and sharpened it just to get the sharpening down, because you do have to figure out how to sharpen each knife, especially a new one. But look at this. Worn cliff edge. This thing is nasty. I just liked how aggressive it looked with the extended grip. I mean, look at this thing. It's nasty. Anyway, I like it. So they're done. They're at nickel boron. Guardian 2.0s. We should have shipped all the Raiders by now.
Did you bring all the colors of the new Battle Lock stuff?
No, just one.
No.
Just
People are
one.
asking what colors we were going to have and all that stuff.
I think we should probably just do drops of every color. Right? We'll just order 50 and release them out of the wild and then do the next. Right?
Mm-hmm. All right,
you guys want us to release
Piranha?
Yeah, do it. You guys want us to release just the grips as we make them, or do you want us to put them on a knife and release the knife? Or maybe both?
Denny O'Fools.
You did it. You bought it.
Congratulations. You won a Piranha, a new Piranha.
2.0. I'm trying to think.
Raiders, are they shipping?
Yeah. Every day. So we shipped the first people's orders now, and then we reordered sheaths. So now we're going to back into and ship more people's orders and strikers. And the tailors are almost done. And the Guardians are at nickel boron, and strikers too. Yes. My brain is completely confused.
Deadbolts are not shipping immediately. They are.
No,
we're going to be making them.
That's a 1 to 3.
005 update.
The new ones are at Heat Treat, and I really don't understand why I don't have those, because they went before the Night Stalkers.
What's my congratulations for, Mom?
She
said congratulations. What for?
You win.
What about the Nautiluses?
Waiting on sheaths. because those and the stalkers use the same sheath. So we're shipping tons of stalkers because that order was out before the Nautilus, and then we're shipping Nautilus. But the blades are done. Completely freaking done. Grips done, screws done, blades done, working on sheaths. And then we're going to do a drop of those.
Opened his first TKel 04 live on video. Y'all want to check it out?
What'd you think? I already know.
Yeah, I'm sure he loved it because that blade is...
It shocks a lot of people.
Get it.
I mean...
Are we going to get purple battle lock grips for the combatant?
Yeah, we can do that now because we already have that stuff. So I can order those. If you guys think that that'll be something that'll sell, I got to order a bunch for it to be worthwhile. Otherwise, they get crazy expensive. So small batch purples.
They wanted to see that. They said purple pink over there, but isn't that just the regular pink?
This one that's on the table?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just it's just pink. Is the lighting weird? It is, actually. I'm not sure why it looks like bubblegum pink, but it's not. It's a little
When will the battle lock be ready for the EDC platform?
We haven't started that one yet. I hope this year. It really depends on how profitable we are for the rest of the year. We have to do what cash-based businesses do and get the cash to do each one. So I hope this year. I really do. Once I get that raised, then we will.
How did you decide to do nickel boron when no one else does? Because he thinks for himself.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, my designs, my coatings, my grips, my sheaths, they all look different than everybody else's stuff because I wasn't a knife guy trying to create a business in my favorite thing. I made some cool stuff because I've been a craftsman and a fabricator since I've been an adult. And I didn't like, let's say I didn't like, I thought there were more feature sets that could be a knife, and I started making them, and people thought they were cool. And then the crazy thing is, then after we started getting popularity, I found out about stuff like Blade Show and communities like we're building here, had no clue on earth that it existed. So I already had started making my own stuff and doing my own thing. And then people were like, hey, you should go to Blade Show. I'm like, we'll say it. And it's only an hour and a half from my house. And I'm like, I'd never heard of it. I didn't know it was a thing. So here we are 6 years later doing our own jam. Still, I'm kind of that way. So nickel boron bolt carriers were my favorite. You can run them at super high cyclic rates. They polish themselves and get slicker over time, and you just wipe them clean, and it becomes part of the substrate. And I thought, why does no one do that on a blade? Because it will make the blade cut better because it's slicker, and it's a higher Rockwell than the material beneath it. It's like in the 70, 72, the way we do our nickel boron. So that means the surface is harder than the blade underneath, but it's a low temp. It just made sense. Very high lubriciousness doesn't change the temperature, won't ruin my temper.
Yeah, he said, I think only you and Microtech use nickel boron. So amazing.
Yeah, so I didn't know that Microtech used it until one of their guys came up to me at Blade Show and said, we've used this on our internals before, and this is brilliant to put it on the entire blade. I'm like, thanks, dude. Because Microtech was one of the few brands I actually had heard of because I always wanted one. Now I've got like 10.
Matt McCann said, I'm having issues holding out for the Scout. I have the TKel itch. Financially, it makes sense, but these drops are awesome.
Oh, yeah. So CTS XHP, we're about halfway through running the Scout. It's going to debut in that new steel. I'm very, very excited. That blade is incredible. Incredible. I hope to have that drop for the new Scout and the Scout blade for the folder at the same time. I think that would be really rad. And we're cruising right along on the folder, the combatant folder. I need to do an update on those. And I still, for the people that got those exclusive grips, I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going titanium or carbon because it's literally 50-50 down the middle. Maybe I should do both. I don't know.
TKel is literally the only knife company that doesn't have a bad blade. Every daggone blade in the lineup is phenomenal.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. If I don't like them, I drop them, and then people yell at me. Like I quit making them, and then
Oh, thanks, Charles Dean. Just wanted to give a social shout out to China. She's the absolute best, and I just wanted to make sure and tell her thank you for everything she does for
I'll
me.
make her watch
Thank you,
this
China.
because she works
What's the
so
scout?
incredibly hard.
Barbarian Bronny wants a sneak peek.
You don't know what the scout is? You psychopath?
Rick, Debbie wants a TKel Sharpie thing. Cheers from Texas. I keep telling him I want one. I want to do a G10 knife. I want to do the Sharpie thing. I want to do all that stuff.
Yeah, I have to figure out manufacturing on that because I don't know it. Let me see if I can find this for one Brawny Barbarian.
TKel Tactical update.
So where we're stuck with that is we're having trouble getting, because I want the P365 magazines to fit in the roller delay PDW, because the pistol we're making is a 365 frame. So I'm trying to get those two things worked out.
LV Giant Fan, we don't have them on there yet because we're still, believe it or not, filling Warren EDC orders with people that are still waiting on extended grips. So they were delayed, so we're having to do that, and then we'll add them to the site.
See if I can't get this thing to focus, and then is it gonna do it? I hate this stupid camera.
There you go. I love that blade.
Oh, cool! It lost focus. Awesome. So that's it. That's the scout. It's being dumb. So imagine that in full focus. So that's on the combatant handle. It's thinner than the combatant. It's about 115-ish CTS XHP. It's going to be a freaking wicked slicer. I'm super duper jazzed about it.
So I am David, $10. Thank you. Weekly Discord request. Ops Adversary, TKel Culinary, and new to the list, aluminum grips for other platforms.
Yeah.
Also funds for more fancy feasts to appease the beast, so he'll leave the cords alone. Thank you.
We're going to do the aluminum grips, but what the problem we're having is anodizing is very difficult, apparently, for aluminum, and it's hit or miss. So when we do a perfect job of machining those, and then Nick sends them off to ano, and they screw them up. And running them in small batches, I guess we're just not important, you know? So, but yeah, we're doing aluminum grips. Also, I hear a rumor that Firebird Bronze is trying to make some custom artwork grips for some of our blades. Those guys are super artsy.
Would y'all be interested in that? Like art pieces? Todd Champagne said, I'm so addicted to your knives and have to reel it in. If not, my wife will use one to cut off my balls.
If you have two and she's got one, you can even the odds out. You know what I mean? Just yeah, I've become enemies of a lot of wives and significant others over the years. I'm sorry. I didn't know that the women would like my stuff.
She seems pretty forgiving. She'll be all right, I think.
Oh, you know, the LCW, she's pretty crazy behind closed doors. She's not. She's actually really chill.
TKel OTF update, LOL.
Yeah. Man, if I knew how to make one, I'd already have done it because I freaking love OTFs. Man, I even take them apart and I look at them, I'm like, oh no, guys.
Somebody was asking about the name of the Gideon. We're dropping Gideon and just calling it V3.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it'll just be the V3. The TKel V3. That's what it's going to be. Most people want to get rid of the spike. So what we'll probably do is run the next batch without the spike. Actually, I'll sell through the remainders once we ship everything that's currently out for order. So I've got a couple hundred. The rest of this year looks like this. I've got tons of DP1s that the sheaths aren't done for and the grips aren't done for. I've got tons of piranhas that the sheaths and grips aren't done for. I've got tons of V3s. I got tons of 03s, 04s.
Orange, you need a fixed blade. Orange Ape, outdoors. Gotta have a fixed blade.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to hard use a blade,
well,
or
he said he does pest control and doesn't get to use his EDC as often as he would like.
Yeah, you can control a lot of pests with a knife, depending on how big they are. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. I'm kind of stuck in my brain today, a little bit slower than I should be. So I have a lot of blades, even worn EDCs, that are done that I could sell. I've got a ton of FMFs that are done that I can
Ricky
sell.
said do an OTF collab with Gavin Hawk. I wish. I saw your video. That thing is awesome. I want that blade. I almost commented, give me that blade. Or can I have
I'm going
it?
to tell you something. One of the best knives in our house is an automatic made by NCC, Nick Chuprin. And C-Dub saw them.
Oh, I thought they were talking about out the fronts.
They are, but it's an automatic. So
okay.
What I'm saying is, she likes those really cool things, and he posted this purple, and she saw it in the magazine before Blade Show, and she said, I want that knife. She got it.
Well, Rob had that deadlock like 2 years ago at Blade, and that thing is sweet.
As the young folks say, it slaps, yo. I have my light over here off too much because when I move my arms.
The gun said he loves your shirt. Hey, let's give one away.
I got some of these. I can send you one of those. That cat is dumb. I figured out something just now. Stand by. You know what I need to do? Yeah, the lighting was off. Figured it out. Had one turned off.
Now you figured out why the lighting looked like crap.
Yep, that's right. So, I just went out there, and the gym is like right out that door. And in the middle of our gym is one of those Bob martial arts dummies. And I need to take pictures of it and send it to Taylor because he gave me one of his shirts. It's got his Klingman knife. Isn't that what it's called?
I think you showed that before.
I did? Just kidding. Whatever. I'll just gonna.
Ricky, you talk to me. You talk to me like I know something about camera work.
Yeah.
I need you over here teaching me.
I paid a dude.
The focus point is off on the main cam. I know nothing about this. He calls me camera wife, but I just sit back here and pray.
Well, she knows a shitload more than I do. So the focus point is set here. Like here. There's an X.
That's for the shirt, y'all. Hashtag Patriot.
It's like here. There's a yellow thing. Actually, there's a dude who's a videographer. He set it up at one point, and it's here. I don't know. We're using a Lumix, which I paid a ton of freaking money for, and a certain millimeter lens that I paid another ton of money for. And I've got it on this mounted thing, and there's lights here, lights here, lights here, lights here, lights there. One of these like foldy outy things over there that makes me look like I have more of a tan than I've got.
We don't know what we're doing.
I pay people to set the camera stuff up because, and every time the power goes out, it is getting crazy to try to get it all set back up.
Oh, did it go out and mess it up?
I don't know if it did that. I think it typically saves the focus points, but hey, on your way to or from somewhere is here. And you could do stuff and be like, hey, you're an idiot. But she's way more of a camera wife than I am. Figure that out. Yep. What else are we talking about? What do you guys want to talk about?
I don't know.
I'm going to stand here awkwardly and do this.
What did you have that you were telling people about today?
That was it.
That was it?
Yep.
Javon, your lives always look good. Thanks, Javon.
Yeah, Ricky. Javon loves it. Whatever. I'm trying not to reveal too much information about too many things that are coming this year.
Oh, can you show that, Dawson?
Oh, yeah. You guys want to go into customer gifts and appreciation stuff? Here, Jeremy asked us to give this away. You want to do this? Jeremy, our machinist, made this. He's a golfer. So he put his J Slay Designs logo on here. I'm going to put mine on the back. You guys, and he can make them. If anybody wants them, it's a bottle opener and a divot fixer. If you guys have ever played golf, you know these two things go together. So Jeremy, we're going to put our logo on the back. That's his. There's that. That's my coffee right there. I didn't realize this, but Josh Henry sent this in. It was in a box of a bunch of other bags that he sent in. I didn't even realize he sent this. And I think he's showing off.
Who made that?
I don't remember. You told me because he told you.
No, I didn't know who made that.
You told me, or maybe China did. Maybe he emailed China. I told her.
Jeremy said it's an ABL divot fixer.
So we're gonna put our logo on it. If you guys want us to make these, or Jeremy to make these, you let me know, and we'll do it. If there's a bunch of golfers out there, he'll do it, and I'll help market it. So, is Josh on?
I don't know.
He usually watches later. Anyway, this thing is rad. I don't know who makes it. He told me, and I forgot, and I'm sorry. But thank you. I'm gonna stab myself trying to get it back in the sheath. Whew, that was scary. I don't drop names if you want your name dropped on this. So I've wanted to check out Dawson's stuff for a long time. So this is called the War Dog in CPM Magna Cut. So it looks to me like their take on the K-Bar. And what I can say about this is the leather wrap is really good. The work is super, super clean. It's a heavy duty blade. It looks like this is probably 165, I think, maybe 3/16. Not sure.
Is our camera a touch screen? Ricky was telling me what to do to fix this.
Yeah.
So I could just touch this little box right here. I'll probably screw it up.
Yeah, you can. You can do stuff. It is. Anyway, Panasonic, right? Lumix?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy spendy when we got the thing. So this is the War Dog. I guess
What steel is that?
Magna Cut.
Oh.
So retail on this guy is $680. Serialized 323.
You might want to lower it so they can see.
Do they hand make their stuff?
That's a nice knife.
It's a very nice knife. Very nice. It's a different take on palm swell. So it's kind of high up on the blade. So I guess that's so you can choke up. That's kind of, I just haven't used it a lot to find out where. Maybe there, because the palm swell is here, so I get into the guard. But man, what beautiful work! Do they hand grind? Does anybody know?
Not sure yet.
Beautiful work, though. I mean, the leather work too. This doesn't have any carry wear at all. We did a trade for a future upcoming blade for this. I don't know if you want to be known or not, but I've always wanted to check out Dawson's stuff. A lot of people compare us to them. And I think they probably got me outgunned in doing a leather wrap buoy thing because I've never done it. It's beautiful, though. Smells nice, too. Smells like somebody's cologne.
Dawson is handmade. I own a few from Dan R.
Now we know. They hand do the leather, too? Beautiful blade. I'm going to put this on the wall in a point of pride because that is a expensive.
Yeah, it's the first time we've shown them. It's cool.
Yeah, it's the only one we've got. And I have a lot of other people's knives. That thing's super nice. It's hard to get a big knife to feel good. And I carried a K-Bar for years. So I think that's everything that anybody sent me this week. Are you reading a lot over there?
I just was trying to do what he said about putting it on your face. I don't know if I did it or not.
But what if my face moves?
Well, I don't know what I'm doing.
Did you do it?
Who knows?
Did it move? Did it do a little yellow cube?
It's got a yellow cube, but I don't know how to like make it not move with you or make it move with you.
Did it work?
He said bingo. Maybe I did something right.
Okay. Sorry. Too much coffee.
But you have to stay in that spot though, because if you move it, it'll move off your face.
Yeah, Joe had set it up. I think maybe he set it up here in this back corner so that it would focus on me being in the center. And he set up all the lighting where this was the spot. And there's like even a tape mark on the floor, like don't move off of this mark. But I don't listen very well at all.
All right, let's give away this t-shirt.
I don't want to because this
patriotic.
Got to be naked on the thing.
What are you laughing about?
He cursed at me. Ricky cussed at me. Stop fucking moving.
JL Doobie.
Is that what he does?
JL Dubby. Doobie Dubby.
Is that why you always see Taylor do those
J1.
poses?
No, wait, J1, not JL. J1 Doobie. Congrats. You won a patriotic TKel knife shirt.
I'm doing it slow so I don't. That's such a smart ass. Okay. Now you guys take over. What do you want to talk about?
Dan do with the Tonto 005s.
I think he made like one. And it was an accident because he put the grind in too much and it blew the edges out. I think he had one. He sent it to me and the edge was super thin. It looked rad from like far away, but up close, it wouldn't do much cutting because it was super thin. You know what I'm saying?
Tim, other than your own, do you have a favorite knife company?
I used to say who they were.
The APH clips are on the website.
They are. If you start to type in Ulti, ULTI, it'll pop up. Touch it, go to it, add to cart, check out. I love the APH clip. It's exactly why I helped them design it. BTW. Little known fact. Should I say?
What?
I'm almost afraid to
That
say.
doesn't work when you type that. I thought that was the case, so let me just.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does, man. Watch. Hold my beer. Watch this shit. Look.
No, not if you type. Oh, yeah, you got to scroll down. Okay, if you type Ulti, you can scroll down.
ULT Ult. Look, I typed in Ult. ULTI.
There you go.
Ult.
Okay, so what were you about to say? You sound like you're about to give away a secret.
No, I mean, I have a couple of knife companies that I really respect and I like their fit and finish, but then they recently have said not so super nice things about me. So I don't know that I like them anymore because I didn't say anything bad about them. So
I don't know who you're talking about.
yeah, you do too. The knife community grapevine is real small. It's real super small.
CW question: more extended grips coming for combatant soon shows out of stock. I believe we have some.
Wait, extended grips for combatants never existed. Yes, I was thinking ring grip. So dumb. So dumb. Whew, yeah.
I think we have some if you want to email us.
Yeah, we got to make sure though. Email, we'll check it out.
You can just email us and we'll refund your 10% if you forgot to use a code.
Yeah.
No problem.
Super easy.
Hi, from the Netherlands.
Hello.
One.
From the Netherlands. Hello from the United States to the Netherlands. So I like tour stuff. I like Compliance Edge, some of his stuff. I like Mike Jarvis auxiliary manufacturing stuff. Not to say I dislike other people's stuff. I'm a big fan of innovative things, right? So I nerd out on a lot of folders that are cool, and people are like, dude, that's made cheap. I'm like, yeah, but this mechanism is rad. Like, hey, that folding knife that you like is made in China. I'm like, well, they made it really neat in China. I like it. I'm trying to think. I just like people that really push the edge. You know whose folders I really like? You know, C-Dub. Who am I finna say? You know. Israel. Arcane.
Arcane.
I like his stuff. One, because they're rad and they're like super edgy, and I'm kind of both of those things. I spent my own dollars on this one, and then somebody traded me for this one. I like Israel as a human, and his designs are so cool. I like his stuff. It doesn't look like anybody else's stuff. That's kind of what I like his stuff. I like Ramon Chavez's stuff. You know why? Because he's nice to me too. You guys want to see how many Chavez's I have? Where's my OTF?
What clip is on the back of the Warn EDC Badger Claw?
I mean, it doesn't come with one. You have to put your own on it.
Yeah, which clip would you put on there?
I like the Mummert clip, to be honest. A lot.
Do we have those available?
No, they asked me to carry them, and I said I would, and then I forgot. But look, This is one of Ramon's handmaids. Wow. Look at that. Ramon's a great freaking human. He and I talked about this. This was a pretty special exchange. I got this at Blade Show out the front. Man, this guy looks good. I like Ramon. And then I have this one. I think his grinds are awesome because they're super complex and cool, and nobody was really doing that until he did it. So I appreciate that.
Ricky said, "Whoa, hey now, you got a custom Chavez?"
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gave it to him.
Yeah.
He
Isn't that
said,
cool?
"I don't got one of them."
Luke from Daily Knife.
Oh, I thought Chavez gave it to you.
No. We had a little bro moment on this guy. But yeah, that's a Megalodon, I think is what somebody said it was. Yeah, you
Somebody said dissident. I don't know if that's what
This
it's
is the
called.
Dissident,
Oh.
yeah. But this is the Meg. It's so good. I even showed it to Ramon at the Blade Show. He's like, somebody gave you that? Luke, man. I was totally blown away by this. I didn't realize it. But yeah, I got a custom. I sure do, Rickster. I got some stuff that I really like. I really nerd out more on the folders than the fixed blades because and automatics because I started making.
Can you show some OD micarta? Do you have anything with OD micarta?
I'm sure I do.
And we had somebody say they love that mustard battle lock.
It looks way cooler than I thought. So I'll show you this OD micarta, and then I'll show you the one that's in my pocket. So these two are the same. People are going to be sick over this. DP1. This is DP1 custom copper screws that Don made for me. And then it's got the little copper bead that I stole from Jacob. And then I even roughed up my Badger Claw sheath to make it look all antique and old. So that's OD micarta. I love the look of it. We don't put any oil on ours so that it can wear in with however you want to do it. Any other requests?
Hunter said you all need to make that navy blue battle lock. It looks absolutely amazing in person. He used some RIT dye and made a navy blue, and it really does look good. I didn't show it to you.
I think I have one here. Look, China did this one. It's a lot brighter in person. Or a lot less bright in person. It's darker.
It's coming up brighter than it is.
It's kind of a purpley blue. It's super deep. And then China also made these. Isn't that cool? She made these custom grips. Really neat. She's a nice lady. Trying to think. Who else do you like, C-Dub? You like Protect stuff, right?
I'm loving the Hawk blades, Gavin Hawk.
Yeah, well, we don't have one of those to talk about. So this is the Protect C-Dub. Absolutely freaking love this. In her purse is a Microtech that she carries, an OTF SIF. So it's got a red blade also, but man, this Protect.
What are you carrying today, honey?
I've got my hairband holder because I have hair. I got this. I got my DP1 that I just showed. I had my Night Stalker OD green somewhere. I have the sheath. Apparently, oh, I stuck it on the wall. Look at this. This is the new revised Night Stalker 80 CRV2. I look, the blade's got a little bit of corrosion because I cut everything with it. I've been carrying it a lot lately. And blade wise, that's it. Blade wise.
Miss
Oh no!
Miss Told, I was about to tell him. Yeah, I'm Suzanne. Actually, my real name is Suzanne, and China is our daughter.
Oh. Yeah.
And I'm Tim's wife. China's our daughter.
Yep. And we have another daughter who's too little to be involved in the business. But I also have this, the new folder. So I changed the color on it.
Wander and prepare. You never know. You might win one.
Right? Yeah, somebody put this super heartfelt story about how they work too hard and they can't even get ahead and afford one of our knives. I'm like, hey, email. I'm telling you, if China or C-Dub get that email, they may be crazy and help you out, like a lot. You know what I'm saying? She's like that. I think I'm going to switch up my daily this week. I don't know yet what to, though.
And Gabe Harlan said, thank you for checking out Derby City Blades. He had some really good stuff. Really good stuff.
I know. And that's the thing. I don't know if our show has changed directions. People used to send me stuff or trade me for stuff that I would, so that I could talk about other makers that I never knew about, because people were always like, dude, how do you not know about fill in the blank? Like, look at this. I didn't realize how special this Northman Blade Company was. But this thing is, I thought this steel was like some gimmicky thing. That's how it finishes. Is this too bright? Is it washing out my blades?
Is the Warthog a good pocket blade?
It's big, man. I think it's big for a pocket blade. Because look, that's a big blade. Like, let's look at it compared to, say, a 004. You know what I mean?
Well, if you had the regular,
You can, and the regular grip. I keep looking over there because that cat is doing weird stuff. It would be this length. You can. You're just not going to carry much else in your pocket. I'd be more inclined to IWB that, because I had a IWB.
Ryan Henley said the Agent 004 turned out amazing, so much better than the Valhalla blade.
Oh God, the Valhalla blades make me want to throw up.
Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, it's awesome. When we revamp the website, will it have payment plans?
Look at this,
honey.
Sorry, I'm just. So I never noticed this until just now. You see this flipper? This thing tucks away. So that flipper actuates. See that? Look. It's cammed.
Ryder 3 of Ryder said he pocket carries the FMF every day, and the Warthog is smaller than that.
Yeah, so he's got bigger pockets than I do. Or I carry too much crap with me every single day. People ask me about blades and then they don't want me to talk about it. I think. Sorry, I nerd out on knives. I got drawers of stuff.
It's a Lee Williams kickstop flipper.
What?
I don't know. Is that what you were just showing? Lee Williams kickstop.
I thought it was Northman Blade Company.
Oh.
Yeah, this is that who made the flipper? Is that what all this other stuff on here is?
They call it a kickstop.
Does that say Lee right there? I can't read that. That looks like that might say Lee Williams. It's
Y'all
tiny.
know way more about knives than we do.
Well, yeah, people used to send me stuff and try to educate me on things, and then they quit.
Captain Ricky said the mechanism is a Lee Williams kickstop. We're totally learning from y'all.
Yeah, now I think that's kind of cool though, because I got into the knife community on accident and didn't know anything about it, and then I'm super friendly, which is
Nick
different.
Bonomo said the disappearing flipper is the Lee Williams kickstop.
Yeah, Ricky. Why didn't you say that? Gosh.
Thanks.
Here I am, starving for knowledge and arepas, and you're holding up both on me.
It was funny the other day, Jacob was sending something or asking something about Nick Bonomo, and he was like, how do you spell that? And I was like, Bo-no-mo.
And he's like, basically, I'm a moron, exactly like it sounds. We're like, yep. That's it. What I do when somebody sends me stuff is I put it here. Like, this is the most recent stuff they've sent. And I'm not begging for knives. Look, I'm not begging for knives, you people. I'm just saying. I don't mind trading stuff. Okay. I like them. Anyway, I got so much stuff in here.
Micah said everyone loves her DP1. Yay.
I have 9 OTFs. Actually, I would have 11 if CW didn't have 2.
Captain Ricky said, LOL, I'm going over with so many damn arepas that you won't be able to walk.
Dude.
I want those. Do you actually cook those?
He told me once before that he did. And then he's like, whatever. Here's a hamburger. And I'm like, that's not exactly what you advertised.
0. I wish we had a sheath and I'd give away a Nighthawk. I don't think we have any sheaths.
Give me a look.
No.
Okay.
Don't.
But I can't move because Captain, we don't have to move. I guess you guys don't want me to talk about other people's stuff anymore. Whatever.
No, they don't mind. I'm just reading comments as you show stuff.
That's cool. Look at this, though.
What would it take to win a DP1?
Just that. Run it.
He said his wife makes them. The non-Spanish woman makes better arepas than I do. LOL.
Hey, look,
she's a good wife. She's learning how to make your food.
Right. Duh. At least you got good. You can call up on recipes. Like I'm shaving off a blister while I'm on the thing. Like I don't
Hey,
even.
welcome, Doc Jungle.
So I want to talk about this, and I don't know what Lee's got going on right now in his whole life, but I have 2 grips that he's made me, and his stuff has even gotten better over time. But Lee mistold he makes custom grips for our stuff and other people's stuff, but he really should just do it for our stuff.
Everybody's doing hashtag DP1. Do we have sheaths?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go with it, y'all. Y'all run this show.
That's what I said in the thing at the last part of the show. They were just going to run it. Anyway,
Hashtag
so
DP1.
Lee made these, both of these, but check this out. This is the coolest part about. Look at that. That stuff glows. Lee makes some really cool stuff. Anyway, I'm just picking out stuff that's on the wall that I really like, and then I'm going through the drawers like, oh yeah, forgot I had this rad thing too.
Goonie, are the Urban Shadow grips ever going to be available? Those are awesome.
I don't think so, because I made a deal with Seekins that I would never do that. Yeah, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Seekins, maybe more. I only have a few. Actually, we just did trades because they like them. For
Just in case it wasn't counting entries, feel free to enter again.
Yeah, it might not because it's kind of dumb sometimes. If you guys sent something that you want me to show on here and talk about and educate me on, please do, because there was a time where we were getting a knife or so a week and I didn't really give them the attention that they needed. Like this one, I was told was super freaking rare. This Terzula Fox, and it's a titanium, and it's so good. I come in here and play with this stuff, and I should just talk about them on the live. So good. You got any other things that I should know about, lady, over there?
Nope.
I know some people have traded me some super fancy stuff, and I love them. I got so many fixed blades from people in these drawers.
Ricky said that one's more rare than the other ones because Bob is allowed to sell. Only Bob is allowed to sell the TI ones. Is that titanium one?
Yeah, this is somebody. When I did the trade, or did I do a trade or was it a gift? I'm sorry, guys, if I don't remember. I really would like to know so that I can keep the. I'm gonna start taking notes because I feel like that's insulting. If you gave me something that you were really excited and I don't understand how cool it is, but somebody saw this in my drawers, like, hey, you don't have any idea. I'm like, oh, sorry. This thing is good, man. Okay. The Terzula. I didn't know, man.
People are asking about your 365 grip module.
Yeah,
and
it's
dragonflies
in process. Both of those are actually in process. I think Jeremy's starting those now. I just tried to kill myself with a knife. With an ops hawk.
Captain Ricky said, here's a topic. I've asked a few knife makers this same question. What makes a knife custom? Does it all have to be handmade? Some CNC, what's your thoughts?
Because I'm kind of from outside of the industry and somehow ended up in the industry, I take this approach from my firearm side. I can buy a factory firearm and I can buy a whole bunch of stuff and make it my own. So I think the way I view a custom for me is, then that's why we have removable screws, different color grips. We're going to push into different sheaths, multiple carry styles, same grip fits on 7 different knives. I think custom is on the end user. If you can customize that and make it your own, like somebody sent me this, Steve, and this is a factory knife, right? But he did this, he added this, and now to me, this is a custom. But it's a Spyderco originally. I don't know if that makes any sense. Because the way I set my blade up or my pistol or my rifle, you can tell that it's mine. So A lot of people in knife industry get really hung up on each one-off, hand ground, custom pounded, custom beat steel. I think that's a custom too. We're kind of a hybrid company where we do, I think, what they call mid-tech.
He said for him, a custom is any part of the knife that has had some hand work done to it. The word custom has changed so much over the years.
Yeah, I think it's interpretive to whoever, however the end user decides.
McLean said my FMF has an American flag and a special engraving that's custom for me.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, everyone having hand work, then that means every one of my knives are custom.
NFK20, how are you doing? I prayed for you like you asked.
So
hope everyone is okay at your home.
Yeah. If that's the case, all of our finishes are hand done, hand rubbed. We hand sharpen, we hand laser, we hand build. Jeremy and Nick take their hands and put the blade on the machine to do the bevels, and that just comes from me being super stupid anal and wanting to be able to keep our prices lower.
Customs are one of one handmades from Nick.
Yeah, see, that's, some people feel that way. And each one of our blades having a different finish and not being a uniform, I don't know. It's like, I guess this is the polarizing issue, because you can make anything look like your own. I started doing this because I custom made knives that I wanted, and people were like, hey, can I have one? I'm like, sure, I'll make you one too. I custom do firearms. I don't ever really say the industry correct thing, do I? See though.
That is what you think, because when we're on the whatnots or something, you call it a custom if you've done something handmade to it.
Yeah. And I also have gotten myself in trouble at these knife shows because some people like don't want you to touch their knives, and I don't know that because I'm not that way. I want you to touch mine. I'm proud of the way it feels, but I didn't put 8,000 hours into it because I want a bunch of people to be able to have a top tier knife, and we make them approachable price point wise. Well, I get it, like I'm never gonna be the guy that's got a many $1,000 rifle and you can't use it. That's not my jam.
And then he said, I consider my TKells customs because the finishes are different and they're small batch. Same with Augs and Knives by Nuge.
Yeah. I think the three of us, and I'm sure there's other mid-tech sized people, all of us
said, man, I miss those turquoise handles.
I tuned them when I got them. I think those are one of the first sets you made years ago, and I did my thing to them.
All right, let's give away this DP1. Good luck, folks.
Not a custom or a custom? I don't know. You guys figure it out. I do like the ability to change stuff up on our blades. That's something that everything we do has got to be.
0314, congratulations.
I forgot to do this. I'm just playing with it. So this is the only Dragonfly in existence. So there's some artwork that I lasered in here because I was hoping to do a partnership with these people, but it has nothing to do with Safariland or Haley Strategic, just so you know. It just looked cool, and I thought that they should have liked it, and it never came through. So not endorsed by BTW, but it is the Dragonfly, because when you put two of them together, they look like a Dragonfly, and it's small, compact, and very mighty. What we did different on the TS87 from this is that, I have mine on my kit. That's in the truck. The TS87 blade runs this way. So I turned it this way so that you could pry with it better, clear a jam in a firearm if that's what you're going to use it for. And then this is ovoid. So it pierces better if you are going to try to stab it into stuff and pry things open. Same ring, same ball detent, shorter grip, under 7 inches. The under 7 inches was to try to get it to be TSA compliant because it's just a screwdriver and a hand tool. And you can put a key ring here through the bit driver and it would be a keychain, but I don't know that they would see it the same.
Milspec Mike said you could use one of those on my competition belt for 3-gun.
Yeah, so it is designed around being useful. And then the T20 bit that uses a bunch of stuff fits in there, but it's much more compact. And you know, clear jams, all kind of cool stuff, pry stuff. But these little screwdriver pry bar things are so handy for so much stuff. It's got a little bit of an attitude adjuster on the back there. And, you know, battery compartments and all that stuff.
When do you think you're going to release that?
As soon as Jeremy gets 100 of them done, I'm going to release it. We don't have a sheath for it yet either, so we may end up leather sheathing these guys at first, because are you actually going to carry this in a sheath? I don't know. If he's running it 3-gun, he might want to put it on his Safariland leg rig with the small stuff.
Is the new site going to have membership or Founders Club?
Membership, yeah. So the Founders Club was supposed to be, we're staying cash-based. I don't want to go to banks. I don't want to take on loans. Let's let our community give us money. We'll give them membership. We'll give them commemorative blades in exchange.
Ryder said Jeremy needs to hurry up.
Jeremy does great work at Jeremy's pace. So that's what we do. We don't rush Jeremy because we don't want to get yelled at. You know what I'm saying? You want it good or you want it fast. So he'll be done when he's done. Damn it. I'm just kidding. That's not how he is. He's just really, really meticulous, and he does great work. So I don't think we have a timeline yet, but they are starting.
Could you put a pocket clip on it?
What's that you say? We're actually working on that. We're trying to invent our own pocket clip that will go under any one of our screws. Pretty rad, right? So the design is done. We're just trying to find a manufacturer, because I can't.
Jeremy said it won't be much longer.
Yeah, it's always tomorrow. Free beer tomorrow. And then when you ask me tomorrow, it's free beer tomorrow. You get it? Gosh, I was saying stuff about stuff and other things and such. I have no clue. Well, somebody threw something in there, and I was going to talk about it, and then my attention.
What about the Warthog shipping?
They're at Nickelbora. That's what we're waiting for on those. Nickelbora's got a bunch of blades, man, and that's
a Nautilus update.
We did that earlier, but because the Night Stalkers are older and the Nautilus and the Night Stalker use the same sheath, and both of those batches were remakes that we had to scrap the entire one, we are shipping Night Stalkers first, and then we get the sheaths done for those, and those out the door, Nautiluses are coming.
And design a bit holder to attach to the sheath for the TS-87.
That's really a good idea. That makes a whole lot of sense.
Get to work.
She knows why I'm pausing.
Because he's actually loving the idea.
I'm designing it in my head. That's a great idea. We're going to do that.
Kim Hendricks said you were talking about belt clip.
Oh, yeah. So we're looking for a manufacturer to make, it's a 2-piece system that you can drop. You take your screw out, drop this thing on, tighten it down, and then it locks this thing. So you'll be able to put a pocket clip on all of our fixed blades under any screw you want, which I think is really cool. I had this idea a long time ago, and who beat me to it? Was it Savivi that made a knife with an operator?
I don't know.
Anyway, I think it was. You guys would know.
We're shipping those soon, FLN 2.0s.
Yeah, they're done. Grips are done. Screws are done. Sheaths are done. We're just trying to ship the Night Stalkers and other stuff that were ordered before it.
Taylor's Ridge still a heat treat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I misspoke on the whatnot and said they were at Nickelbora.
When will you drop the Mercenary or a Mercenary 2.0?
And
I've seen a question about FMF sheaths also.
People are looking for FMF sheaths?
Yeah.
We have 150 FMFs that have not been released because we're using our money to make sheaths for stuff that's already ordered. So
Regina said, give away something pink or red. Okay.
How about that single edge 001 right there?
Okay.
It's an 80 CRV2, but it's a single edge. I thought it looked rad. Single edge. It'd make a great skinning blade with that trailing point. So
you know, whoever wins that is going to say, can you make a double edge?
Yeah, can you make a double edge and maybe ship with black grips, please?
I hate pink.
Yeah, I love a pink knife. I'm going to enter it. And then they're like, by the way, hate pink. How about black? If you don't want a pink knife, don't enter. They're gonna enter, and then they'll just buy grips later. Founders Club. So the Founders Club was supposed to be that, and I felt so. Here's the thing: every time we do a drop to our patrons, who are going to be the TKellians on the new website, there were 2,400 people. We would sell out of stuff, and we do drops every 30 days and sometimes every 15 days. So on the 15th of every month, just about without fail, we're dropping a blade. And you guys are like showing up, and I'm like, there's no way we can put a Founders Club out there and ask these 2,400 people that follow us all over the place anyway to fund the expansion of our company.
Jonathan Harris said, my 3-year-old daughter just said that pink was hers, LOL.
All right.
What's her name? We'll say hi to her.
All right, Jonathan said, stay off it. Hey, where's Paradoxical? He's always claiming stuff.
Oh, he's on here.
Yeah.
He's on here, Huntsman, training it up.
He must not want pink. Or you're just not talking about it because he's offensive.
I didn't see it.
Just kidding. Yeah. Maybe some people don't want their children's names publicized.
Oh, okay.
You know how CW came about? I didn't want to publicize her name. So I started, like, one time in one video, I'm like, camera wife, and it stuck. And now she's got a whole line of merchandise and a knife, right? But she's affectionately known in the industry as CW, so. But then later on, I was a moron and kept saying Suzanne, and people were like, oh, is that who CW is? So I'm an idiot. No anonymity here because I'm retarded.
Metal Rock said his brother had pink pants once.
Once? Did you burn them? You took them? I've seen that happen when you wash a red sock. Is that what happened? They were white at one point? You know, some dudes can rock pink. I just can't. I just can't.
Gareth said, can I get, LOL, can I get one pink side and one black side?
Isn't that a group that one of our kids listens to?
Oh, Black Pink.
It is. It's K-pop, I think. I don't know. I love the food. Not that K-pop doesn't have a food. I like Korean food. I'm talking about. So that's Founders Club. It never really happened. Then there have been people outside of Founders Club that just reached out and said, listen.
Mercenary, you didn't answer the question.
What?
Answer the mercenary.
Let me finish the Founders thing. So some people have reached out outside and said, I want to do something, and they've done it. And I'm not encouraging. That's just what happened to Founders Club. I just felt terrible asking if you guys buy so much stuff. You know what I mean? So our growth is what it is because we use our profits instead of like bank loan or investors or Founders Club. We're just doing it like we've always done it. Build slowly as we can and keep quality where it has to be. That's the rule. Mercenaries. I don't know when we're scheduling a drop, and that is only because I don't have the new steel, and I have not decided what steels we're going to go with in the new
her name
year.
is Ella, and she is a pink princess. Everything she has is pink.
Hello, Ella, the pink princess.
That's sweet.
We should get you
something pink.
One of our plastic knives with pink grips on it, because.
Yeah, if you want to email us, we'll send her something pink.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Unless
who else has dyed the pink? Because people are saying they dyed pink grips red. Has anybody else dyed any other?
Look,
pink?
guys, the RIT dye works. You know what I'm saying? It does. And then I tried to do some gray grips, and then we dyed them black. And I tried to laser through the black so that you would have a topo pattern in gray show through. No, that stuff penetrated so much that if I would have lasered through the black, it would have like cut the grips in half. So it works. It absolutely works. You can do it. Like permanent dyeing. Pretty neat. Yep.
Email us, John, and we'll get you something pink.
So this year is coming.
I'd love China to make me some grips. Nightshade. She can do them however anything she wants. They will go on my carry nightshade.
We better tell her. She'll probably, they're not going to be perfect.
Are other outriders waiting on sheets?
Yes, they're waiting on sheets. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I did want to say, I didn't get a chance to say this last week. Zeke came by. And he stayed for a couple days.
Zeke gave us crab cakes.
Yeah, gave us
so
crab
good.
cakes. He dropped them off for CW's birthday, and we ate them, and we were all kind of half sick. So we didn't hang out with him on the weekend because we didn't want him to get sick. But he spent a couple days in the shop with us. We played with pew-pews, and that's guns, if you guys don't know what that is.
M. Chan, yes. Please send us an email.
Yes.
Said my original combatant blade keeps chipping. Or you could call. I've talked to you on the phone before, and I traded in for a newer.
Chipping?
Yeah.
Like the edge?
So maybe.
Where you're like, you know, chipping? Not that kind? Different?
I imagine he means the edge.
That would mean that the temper is not high enough.
He's been around a while. Might be a really old combatant.
Could be. And then if that's the case, I want it because I don't have my old stuff. You guys do. Yeah. So mercenaries. I don't know. If we do run them, it's going to be in one of our legacy steels, ADCRV2 or AUBL Nitro V. I want to run the new Carpenter steel. I think it'll be one steel to rule them all. I just don't have that supply line done. I also don't have warehouse space to put tons of steel, nor do I have lasers and surface grinders and stuff like that to do it. So we're navigating. What are we going to do next year as far as we're just going to keep using our same pipelines? Can they get it? Can they cut it? Can they do it? Are they too busy? Nobody really knows what the answer to that question is yet.
He said yes, the edge by the point. Bryony Blakely and her husband Sean have been married 15 years today, together for 21. Can you do a shout out?
Congratulations,
Yay!
guys.
Happy anniversary.
Did you say the name right?
I hope. I was trying to sound it out and make sure. She said I said it right last time, but I want to make sure I said it right.
Did you say it right?
Bryony.
Bryony and Blakely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, guys.
Yes,
Happy anniversary.
That's always great.
It is. And I'll tell you what, we have known each other since the 6th grade. That's a long time. And we are more in love each day that passes. And that's probably the thing that we hold the most dear to it. Not probably, it is. In our life, other than our faith, is our marriage. So good for you for protecting that and keeping it strong. Takes a lot of work. Totally freaking worth it. Totally worth it. And it's not all happy rose puppy flowers. Occasionally, things are a little feisty, even after all those years. It keeps it fun, though, right? Anyway, sorry. Little tangent. I love my wife a lot. A whole lot.
Aww.
True story.
Sweet.
Guys in the shop, because we're affectionate, are like, ew, stop. I'm like, nope.
Will Black Micarta hold up the shipping on my Night Stalker CQC? I think we're still mid-shipping those, but if anybody wants to reach out, we'll tell you about when we can get it out.
I know we have a lot of Night Series grips. A lot of people switch to the Battle Lock because it's awesome. But some people wanted to maintain their original. I don't know. Send us an email.
What about ADCRV2 Raiders?
The only Raiders, the only thing holding those up is sheaths because we have the grips, we got the blades. It should just be a sheath. And I know we've got a big bunch of Kydex ordered.
I Am David said, got my 01 with the exclusive orange grips and the exclusive blue aqua set. Tim graciously granted me to purchase on the side as well. Super stoked. And thanks, Tim and China.
Is that your first 01?
He got those really pretty teal grips.
Yeah, they're kind of a muted, somewhere between ice and teal. That color is freaking cool. I liked it. And I knew that when everybody saw it, they would really like it. It's really cool. Because we put 30% glass.
Is first.
Man, isn't it? 01 insane. I'm telling you.
Did I give away this knife? I didn't. Hashtag pink for this 001. With
Gosh.
the pink grips.
C-dub. Trying to think about anything else that we haven't. But you guys are supposed to be running this show, asking all the questions. Mercenaries, I don't know if I ever complete a sentence or a thought at all during these shows. Next year, we're going to do another run of Mercenaries.
Clayton!
Hey, man, congratulations.
Woo! Stephen Clayton Jr.
That
Do you
guy
have a
has-
new 01, Stephen?
That guy's got a pretty cool tattoo. I'm just saying.
He's got a pretty good collection, too.
He early on, really jumped on it. He and I traded some firearms for stuff, and he got his collection built out super fast. So now every time a new drop comes, he just gets the next thing so that he can have a complete collection. There are some people that are more out there, and I got a lot of cool freaking blades from Steven. And I'll tell you what, since I've been talking about my stuff, one of my favorites, there's two in here that I really like that I got from Steven. This guy, this Remnant, and
That's awesome. He doesn't have the new 01.
look, this, I love cool stuff. This Remnant, am I saying that right? I think so. I'll have to look. Let me see. Yeah. So
Vinny! Vinny's on, stopping to say hello. Hope you circus animals are making a lot of work for me to do with the drop this weekend. Vinny builds knives and stuff.
Yep. And does our Kydex and does some of
lots
the
stuff to get blades out for you
3D
guys.
printing stuff and just continues to learn more stuff. He does a great job, man. It's fun to have him in the shop too. So these are modular. I like neat
Remnant
stuff.
Alliance.
Remnant Alliance. I knew it was something like that. So this, and then it also has a little bit of a, we'll just call this a bottle opener and a little head knocker. Both of these are the same, but you can put this blade on this handle and swap around. I think that's neat. And then this Wee knife. Look at this. Isn't that cool? He got cool stuff. These are probably my two favorite things he's ever traded me. Other than guns. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but yeah. And he's got a cool tattoo. JS.
Oh, is it your wife's birthday? Or Andrea's birthday? He said, because Miss Told said I missed it. What did Scuba win? Happy B-Day to Mrs. Scuba.
Yeah, we're on the outside.
What angle do you sharpen knives like Outrider versus EDC?
Outrider's the same as the EDC. It's 20 degrees.
Paradoxical said, Paradoxical Charlatan, those gold grips are calling my name. Lots of people are loving the yellow.
Yeah, they're pretty rad, right? And I had this thought, since China did these custom maroon, you know, maroon and gold is technically the Marine Corps colors. And look at that. Mm-hmm. Pretty rad. But we can do the mustard. But we're also working on another metallic set of grips for a project I really, really hope we get to. That'll be cool.
I hope we get that.
I guess we could do some product research. I mean, all of the ladies out there, what do you guys recommend as your favorite carry blade? Maybe we should do a poll. Is it different?
Oh, you talking about to send to them to see if they want to do it?
Yeah, I mean,
we're talking about a potential collab that we want to get. We don't know if we are or not.
Is it
be nice.
Is it different? The ladies, do our people carry the same stuff as our man people, or do they have a different set of preferences? I know CW carries different stuff than me.
What do y'all think?
We have wives, and then we have a lot of ladies on the show today.
What do they like the best?
Mm-hmm. Really cool. Be neat to kind of figure out what you guys like the most. Mayim? My watch is really shaking.
From Paradox. I don't see. Nobody's really saying. Fate Driven, Piranha, and DP1 are switched out as EDC. That's ones that I said.
Yeah, I thought the DP1 would be cool.
Any Christmassy t-shirts? Any Christmas t-shirts coming? Yes,
they're coming. This week I should have them finished up. If CW helps me not be stupid and get them done, I do want to say the 001 drop has been insane, just like it was when we debuted that blade. We sold 400 001s that at Blade Show and on the drop that same day because we did them together. It was crazy. People are.
Hayden says, wife carries Night Stalker. I carry the Night Stalker. Nighthawk Combatant 03. Yeah, I said the Night Stalker also.
Yep, that's right. She said CQC. CW loves
Think
CQC.
small, but women I know carry big ass knives.
I know.
Andrew
interesting.
carries 0105 CW folder and Gideon V3.
Yeah, so all the same stuff
Kylie
as
said
you.
Piranha's my everyday carry. I don't know if I said Kim Hendricks said 01 V3. DP1 always in my pocket from Kim Hendricks.
It sounds like me. I mean, it's like we all carry the same stuff.
Lakeside, we do not have pink plastic knives, but what he was saying is we could do the black plastic ones and put some pink grips on there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could get pink resin, but I'm super busy. I don't know. Talk to Vinny. Maybe we can get him to make some pink resin knives. I tried to paint some and they didn't stick. Kind of.
We got like a few minutes left. Do you want to do one more giveaway or?
Me?
We about done.
You can ask those people.
They're gonna say yes, of course.
If you want to tell them no.
I'm trying to get all blades in Agent Series 002 question mark.
For me to do a rerun of the 002, I need to revamp it because the first ones we sold were done by Valhalla and they ruined everything after that. So I had a really bad taste in my mouth. And that's kind of when, I mean, it literally almost made us go out of business. That whole thing was terrible. But it needs some refinement. And I'll ask you guys here, if we do the refinement, it will be swedging it and step milling it a la Warren EDC. So it'll look like that. Do I have my Warren EDC here?
Scott Anderson said, how do I get scratches off of a blade?
Edinger,
I saw you ask for the FLN no ring. If you want to email us, we do have some of those in the shop, some blims.
Yeah,
if you're interested.
The thick ones. I didn't make them in a no ring because they didn't sell last time.
Giveaway
this time
004.
But you could get one and then send it to Dan at Precision Knife Works, and he can flat grind it, make it super good. I can't believe I don't have Warren EDC here. Probably got given away too many times.
Umberto said, I'd love a double edge and deep hollow on a 002.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That would be a nice blade.
China's going to kill me. I'm giving away a bunch of stuff today.
Uh-oh, she missed you guys. I don't have one in here. Yeah, so is the 002 worth doing a second run and bringing it up with the 1, 2? Because we've redone the 1, we've redone the 3, the 4, the 5. We skipped over 6.
This is a good topic because somebody else said his 004 is getting scratched from the sheath. What is it that you said like that can be legitimate from rubbing, or it can be? What'd you tell me the other day? Whenever
you can have sand in your sheath too. It can't be the new ones, right? Or are we talking about the new ones?
Are you talking about a blim or a new 004?
I'm waiting, like I can hear something, like an idiot. So sometimes you get stuff in your sheath, like sand, and it will scratch. Some of that is like if it's rubbing.
And people are saying they would like a 002 if it was super slicey.
Okay, but then maybe we just need to tell Nick. Let's work on it. Let's put it on the schedule. I'm trying to see one of my blades. It's got so you can kind of see.
Yeah, but what you told me was something about how the battle worn will.
That's what we're about to talk about. So you see here, I was looking for one. See how this is shinier here? This comes from sheath wear, so in and out of the sheath a lot, and you'll get more of a battle worn look to it, where you'll start to see the bronzish color of the battle worn nickel born underneath, and over time they get their own look. That's different than a scratch. So if it's scratching, and if you don't like this battle worn look, you can take like a gray scuffy pad and line that back up and bronze it more at a faster pace. But
that doesn't look bad to me.
We have a lot of.
He said it is a blim.
Yeah, the fitment on the sheath of the blims, and that again, that goes back to
That's the striker, Nick.
Yeah, that's an old striker. Here's the new one. That's like an original. So that's before we changed our fixture to take that line out, because we used to have to clamp the blade back here, and that made that line. But then this is the new one. We added the jimping, thinned out the edge, and made the switch one piece. This thing is mean looking now, man. So it's got that
Tim say Stroika.
Stroika. That's what it is. But you see, it's common with the striker sheath.
So Scott said his was scratched by his neighbor. Do you have any tips to get scratches out?
Send me a picture, because you might be able to scuff that out with like a Brillo pad or something to kind of hide it, unless it's like deep into the nickel boron where it's like you can actually feel it. If it's cosmetic, we can probably teach you some tricks to hide it. Tips and tricks. I was gonna wear my 2.0 today, but I forgot to put a freaking clip on the sheath. Are you got me over here or am I up front?
Oh, sorry.
You just reading stuff?
Yeah, sorry.
You got mean people over there reading?
No.
But yeah, so I'm going to start carrying this week. I'm going to carry this one that Jacob decided to screw the
Ever
logos
thought
up
of
on.
putting cloth on the inside of the sheet to prevent scratches?
No,
D Velty, you can email it or text it.
I have not. I know some people do that.
M. Gomez, we probably... Oh, wait a minute. I think we are out of black. Are we out of black EDC grips? We're waiting on those, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think not yet.
So
we might have black micarta or like Battleship or something if you wanted to switch it.
it's never really been an issue of people saying the sheath scratches or not. Now, it does have holster wear, or sorry, sheath wear. I'm such a gun guy sometimes. Like any tool that you use a lot, you're going to show some wear on it. But
Aren't ours like the fit on ours so close? Would it?
Yeah.
Could you put felt inside of there?
Oh, it'd have to be a completely redesigned thing. And I've noticed a lot of those. One, you don't have that positive lock, and two, the draw is much slower because you have a lot of resistance. So I want speed. So, I mean, I think some people do it, and then other people they do it for it to be quiet. No, the truth is, a lot of these people do it. I'm not gonna say all of them.
I mean, look, this is what Tim really thinks. He's just not saying. There's a lot of people are commenting like, "My knife has scratches. It's a knife. Just wow," and things like it adds character. And if you use your tools, they're gonna have scratches. That's what Tim says when he's by himself. And
but I do respect people that collect our stuff at the same time.
I know, but you have that thought that it's a tool to be used.
Yeah, I mean, like I have 4 Legion pistols, right? And you guys that are shooters understand that the Legion series of pistols starts at $2,000. All of them have holster wear, carry wear, range wear, all of them. Every freaking one of them. So I will daily carry and go to the range.
Up with some beads?
Yes, we are.
Somebody said, how about TKel beads? I'm pretty sure we're making some.
Yeah, can I say it yet? Oh, I can't yet. Well, we're trying to get some made with that crew, okay? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to figure out a new thing. Their manufacturing process, of course, I'm being a pain to make something difficult that's not been done. So, yeah, we're trying to do something cool with them. But I also understand that $200+ for a knife is a lot of money.
People love their Legions, honey.
Yeah, I mean, but I daily mine, right? Like my first 226 Legion, I used it as a duty weapon. It's beat up, but that thing runs. I bought it because of, you know what I mean? Like
Metal Rock said, some of the coated blades, if the sheath rubs off the coat, that's a bad sheath. Sometimes it is a sheath fitment thing.
Yeah, and people have sent in blades
Ryan
that they've had.
Please do not change your sheath.
What? No, I don't. I mean, I think if you want a felt line sheath, maybe Hayden could do that. I'm sure he can. He makes great stuff. You can take that Cordura that they put on the outside of sheaths. You could probably line the inside. I think that's what some of these companies are doing too. But I totally respect when people want to take care of their stuff. Some people like, I've had work truck pickup trucks that I beat the crap out of, but my new one, they pick on me and call it my parking lot
nobody's
princess.
upset, Lakeside. We're just chatting.
Who's mad?
Nobody.
Oh, okay. But now they joke and they pick on me about my new truck. They call it my pavement princess. But I've had other trucks where I'm like, don't care, and I just throw stuff in it. So I'm both at the same time. If someone else scratches my Legion, I'm probably going to choke them. But me, if I'm using it, I do. So I get it. I totally get it. And it's actually an honor that you like our stuff so much that you want it to be pristine forever. To me. So, but that said, if there's not crap in your sheath, like sand and dirt from use, and something is scratching it that we did, please reach out, because I'm not going to send you something that's going to damage your product just by standard use. You know what I mean? I'll cover it.
Okay, let's give away this mystery knife.
It's a mystery? What is it going to be? What is it? Seriously.
It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, so look, guys, I don't know what's going on in the comments, but if you guys are being rude,
nobody's being rude
to each other.
Yeah, they're all just talking like about
okay,
having sheath, you know, like whether or not it's a safe queen or whatever.
Yeah.
Machatero 9.
You did it.
Woo! Congratulations.
Congratulations. Gosh, what was I thinking? But I do need to know if my sheath is causing irregular damage. And another thing, you guys that are firearm shooters or been knife collectors for a long time, over time, Kydex will lose retention due to heat. So if you leave it in your truck or your car or even close to a window, it's going to lose some retention. Every once in a while, every guy that carries a pistol or a knife knows you're going to have to replace your sheath. We are trying to develop a new product that will withstand 3 times the temperature, but have all of the same properties, look, feel, functionality, and be 3 times more durable as far as everyday breakage and temperature. So it's like in the 900-degree region. I'm stumbling on a couple of things. We're working with the plastics manufacturer.
He said he just scared his wife because he got so excited. Yay! Woohoo!
We always do cool stuff too. So sorry.
I think we're out of time, honey.
I do that all the time. Any last minute?
Hey, Precision Knife Works, you jumped on right when we're getting off.
You're getting off here. What are you doing, Dan? Some people were asking questions about some stuff.
Well, we're over time.
I know y'all connect with Dan, or we'll connect you with him about doing regrinds or custom grinds on stuff. Obviously, I think he does great work because we continue to use him. And I got a gift on the porch yesterday that I need to open. Not really a gift. It's you guys' knives, FLN 2.0s.
Yes.
Great work. Great work. Super nice dude, too. All right, guys. Any last minutes?
That's it.
All right, guys. Have a great Sunday. Be nice if you can. If not, be dangerous. Bye.
Oh, hey, Joey and Cheryl.
Hey, guys.
Okay.
Have a good Sunday,
bye,
guys.
y'all.
Bye.